They know why it's an idiot in the camera. And the commercials down there, and even commercials are higher than that. So we decided it's but also we didn't have another option. We only listened like 10 minutes online, but everything else we should be able to. Thank you. So we think we can start here again because I think we'll stop this. I have to mind. Okay. Please let everyone know. Yep, thank you very much. That's a loser.
Thank you.
That's exactly wrong.
Well done, Caitlin! You're amazing. I need to do this with my hands. I do. I'm so sorry I don't do that. next time. No.
Good evening and welcome to Round 18 Football New South Wales League 1 Women's Match of the Round between St George FC and SD Raiders. I'm Melissa Muscat and I'll be bringing you coverage from Hammondville Oval in Hammondville, Moorebank, Sydney Southwest for what I'm anticipating will be an exciting spectacle between two informed sides who are firing on all cylinders. The referee for today's match is Wayne Crabb, and the assistant referees are George Zorbas and Brooke Fiatka. Got some tricky conditions here tonight for the players and the media, doing the best we can. It's quite a cold, rainy night here. We had to film a little bit far away because of the conditions. So today's technically a St George home game. It had to be moved due to some unavailability for St George. St George, they are in the white strip. Their head coach is Mark Greenfield, and their lineup is as follows. Number 61 and in goals, Caitlin Russell. Number 2, Joanna Minnis. Number 3, Kate Dale. Number 4, Nicole Bez. Number 6, Tara Palmer. Number 9, Jordan Baker. Number 11, Kyla Vanderland. Number 12, Janan Kodmani. Number 13, Alexia Soltarov. Number 14, Angelina Manos. Number 16, Emma Jane Winston. Substitutions for St George are number 5, Amy Bennett. Number 8, Abby Rose Cryer. Number 17, Paris Alcorn. Number 18, Jaslyn Moore. Number 21, Millie Marku. And number 22, Rebecca Cousins. SD Raiders, their head coach is Boyan Radmilo. They are in the dark green jersey tonight. And their starting lineup is number 1, Natasha Pentecost. Number 2, Sharina Harris. Number 5, Amanda Radmilo. Number 7, Abigail Bogue. Number 8, Lane Knight. Number 11, Abuk Noor. Number 16, Jasmine Zarudis. Number 17, Elin Rosenberg Semazar, and she is captain. Number 18, Madeline Malone. Number 19, Tayana Almeida. Number 20, Talia Voskanian. That is kickoff here at Hammondville Oval between St George FC and SD Raiders. Substitutions for SD Raiders are number 9, Miriam Zumaya. Number 10, Isabella Sultan. Number 13, Olga Gastoratos. Number 14, Sarah Mandil. Number 15, Erin Fellon. Oh, there's a nice cross there for SD Raiders. St George defend well. SD Raiders go again. They still have possession. And just to finish off the bench for SD Raiders, number 15, Erin Fellon, and number 21, Caitlin Britton. St George now with possession. Quick turnover there. There's a shot at goal. And it's saved well by Raiders keeper Natasha Pentecost. With the shot from number 13, Alexia Soltarov. SD Raiders, just some passing at the back. Be kicked down the left. Being chased by Abigail Bogue, but St George are there to defend. Throw into SD Raiders. Lay Knight. The Raiders take back possession. Throw in Raiders. And turnover possession and St George get it back, but now they've given their possession away back to the Raiders. Madeline Malone. Kicked away by St George. Abigail Bogue couldn't quite get there with the header. Throw into St George. Kicked out by Lane Knight. Ewan Rosenberg-Semazage does well to get possession back for the Raiders. Sharina Harris, she passes it for Tayana Almeida. Almeida gets the cross in. It was a nice strike there by Sharina Harris. That's saved by Caitlin Russell. St George. Switch of play. Cross in. Now back with Southern Districts. Intercepted well by St George. St George with the throw in. Raiders hold at the back. Nice control by Zarudis to Almeida. The ball crossed through. Good control by St George. Jordan Baker. Intercepted by Amanda Radmillo. She's got a few St George players on her. She's fouled. The Raiders with the free kick. Elan Rosenberg-Semazar to take it. Captain. She shoots. Taken well by Caitlin Russell. She goes for the big kick in the middle. Finds the boot of Zarudis. Offside. George with the kick, finds Baker. She accidentally clips Semazar. So SD Raiders, the free kick, taken quickly by Harris. Brad Miller was chasing. Harris again. Zarudis kicks it out. So St George will get the throw. Shot in. Russell picks it up. Russell goes for the long kick. Raiders throw in. Quite control it, so throw in now goes to St George. Picked out by Baker, so throw in to the Raiders again. Some tricky conditions here in Hammondville. Probably going to be a little bit difficult to control ball tonight. Nice turn there by Semazar. Nice pass through. St. George. Crossed in. Raiders defend. Another cross in, but way too high by St. George. So, goal kick for the Raiders. So SD Raiders are coming off 5 wins and were the new top of the table leaders till a couple of hours ago when Mount Druitt scored a 9-0 win over Nepean. So they are temporary table leaders. If the Raiders get a result here tonight, they will go back to the top of the table. Nice dribble there. The Raiders still with it. Semazar goes for the big pass down the right for Redmillo. Redmillo crosses in. Russell picks it up. Nice for a big kick right. George now. Harris takes it back, the Raiders. And they're still with it. George passing at the back. And a bit of pressure put on them. Nice pass down the left, St. George, but there's a bit too much on it and it's gone out. So can the Raiders continue that 5-match winning streak here today and move it to 6? Especially because the match is at technically their home ground. Or is St. George here tonight to crush their party? St. George with the throw-in. To be taken by Kate Dale. Baker keeps it in. Switch of play, but finds Redmillo. St. George hold. Russell with it. To Baker. Baker switches to the middle. And offside has been called. We've got a player down at the moment for SD Raiders. Number 5, Amanda Redmillo. Just getting some medical attention. So Tayana Almeida for SD Raiders, number 19. She's the 4th highest goal scorer of the competition on 14 goals so far this season. She's a new signing from Brazil. She played for the Brazil under-17s national team, and she played in the China top division, so she is a very handy inclusion in the team in terms of attack. It's her first season with the team and also in Australia. She's been here less than 12 months, so we welcome her to Football New South Wales League One Women's, but also to Australia. And we hope she's loving living life in the land down under. President Zarudis, about to kick, came from St George, so she is newly up against her old club. I'm sure she'll want to get a win here tonight more than anybody. Ball stays in play. Good control. Milo. Madeline Malone. Zarudis. She gets it to Semazar. Semazar crosses, but hits the side net. Elin Rosenberg-Semazar, she's on 8 goals this season for the Raiders. Captain of the team. St George, switch play. Good pressure from the Raiders by Redmillo and Viscanian. Switching play to the right. You can only find a St George player in a dangerous area. Baker has it. Couldn't quite get the power on it. It's taken well by Natasha Pentecost. Pass down the left for the Raiders, but goes out. St George with the throw. Gone out, and it's going to be a throw in to the Raiders. Nice turn there. St George on the defence, but taken back by Bogue for the Raiders. It'll be a goal kick. So also scoring lots this season for the Raiders are Abigail Bogue and Abuk Noor. They're on 6 goals. Miriam Zamaya on 7 goals. Got an option of strikers. Which is always a big plus. One of them is out injured. You're not just relying on one goal scorer for the team. Pass by Semazar to the right. Cross in. Nice shot. But taken by Russell. Jordan Baker for St George. A bit of a miss kick there, but taken back by the Raiders. Baker takes it back. Baker keeps it in for the Raiders. St George, rather. Zarudis. Malone. Nice pass down the right, Southern Districts. Play it down, but the ref says it's clean, so play on. St. George with the throw-in. Nice turn from Baker, but unfortunately turns over possession. Raiders with the throw-in. Lane Knight. Semazar, nice run, she shoots. Taken by Russell. St. George. Crossed by Vanderland. Boots it long. No. Still in play, and Raiders still have it. There's a shot, hits the woodwork. Oh, they couldn't quite score. Good defending there by St. George. Jordan Baker. Gets the cross in. Baker takes it back. Hands over possession. Scanion. Zarudis. But there's too much on that. Goes out. So St. George with the throw in. Raiders. Kick it out. So St. George now with the throw in. Raiders. Play down the left. Meter. Bogue. And the throw-in will go to the Raiders. Scanion. Pass. Defended well by St. George. Rod Milo steps in and takes it back for the Raiders. It's a nice cross. Harris. Raiders still with it. Call for handball. St. George now. Sharina Harris kicks it out, so it's touched to St. George player, so Raiders with the throw. Knight. Rudis. Raiders kick back to Pentecost. Scanion. Jordan Baker for St George. Nice turn. Raiders are there to defend. Approximately 23 minutes gone in this first half at a chilly Hammondville. Turn and pass there to Abigail Bogue. Raiders still with it. Sharina Harris. Lane Knight, the nice pass through. Semazar still has it. She gets past one St George player, and that's going to be a penalty to SD Raiders. He's going to step up to try and convert this spot kick. Caitlin Russell, she's new in goals for St George. She's come over from South Coast Flames. Previous keeper for St George, Amalia Orphanides, has gone on an extended overseas trip. So will Russell be able to stop this? So number 19, the Brazilian international, Tiana Almeida, steps up to take the penalty. She's on 14 goals so far this season. Almeida, she converts, scores for SD Raiders and gets 15 goals on her tally for the season. Sure, Raiders will be chasing for a win and not just a draw here tonight to go back to the top of the table. Druitt Town Rangers have temporarily taken lead of their 9-0 demolition of Nepean FC today. George still have it. Raiders there to defend.
The photos today, it was all water. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Caitlin Pentecost in goals. She passes short to Muscanian. Harris. Semazar. Nice pass through. St George get there first. Foul is called. So St George with the free kick. A long ball through. Headed out by the Raiders. Lane Knight. Throw in St George. Malone, she kicks it. keeps it with the Raiders. Nicole Bez has it covered well in defence. Nice play there by St George. Kept in. Raiders. Big kick by Zarudis. Semazar. Cross to the left. Just goes out. St George with the throw-in. Referee says a bit of a shove in the back there. So St George will get the free kick. It's a big kick in. Nice turn by Baker. Oh, she sends a nice pass through. And that is a beautiful goal by number 12, Janan Kodmani for St George. Nice assist there by Jordan Baker. Finished off well by Kodmani. George take it back to a draw. 1 goal apiece. Back passing by the Raiders before Zarudis crosses left. St George throw in. The referee's just saying take it back. A bit too excited. Come up a little bit far. Almeida. Is she going to shoot? Oh, she gets past one defender, gets past two. She goes for the shot. It's a nice shot, but hit the woodwork. Just gone over. That'll be a goal kick to St George. Minutes gone. In this first half. Raiders at the back. Madeline Malone. Sister of the famous Darcy Malone. A-League Women's Champion for Sydney FC. And they were currently playing together at MacArthur Rams. St George there, but taken cleanly by Pentecost. Raiders with the throw. George. Joanna Minnis. Big kick out. So Madeline Malone for the Raiders. It's only her 5th game for the team. She's only newly come over from MacArthur Rams. St George. Hand it over to Raiders. Rudmillo. Harris. Rudis. St George get it back. Scanion. And that's going to be a throw in to the Raiders. Got a St George player down. So I mentioned earlier that St George are last year's grand final winners for Football New South Wales League One Women's. They have won 3 of their last 5 games, coming off a huge 5-0 win last week against the PNFC. Current coaching staff is happy where the team is currently at, but the next few games are important and the results will be critical, especially for that top 4 position. So it looks like number 11, Kyla Vanderland, is back on her feet, which is good news. She's currently on 9 goals for the season, so I'm sure that the team will want her staying on the field. Successful in attack so far. SD Raiders. Knight crosses in. Russell is able to punch it away. So throw in again to the Raiders. Almeida gets there. She still has it. Oh, nice cross there to Knight. Almeida again. She's dangerous on the ball. St George clear it. Lane Knight kicked out by St George. Raiders with the throw in. Nicole Bez, I believe is captain, with Joanna Minnis. Jordan Baker for St George. She switches to the right. Harris for the Raiders. Rudmillo. Passes left. Zarudis. Raiders still with possession. Bez stops the Raiders from a dangerous cross. Russell with the big kick. Tara Palmer for St George. Baker. In. It goes out, so Raiders will get the throw in. Jordan Baker, she's the competition's 5th highest goal scorer. She's currently on 12 goals. team's leading goal scorer. Quite consistent in attack, provided the assist earlier on. Oh, St George get a foot to it, but it's gone over the crossbar. Raiders. No. She gets the ball away. Bogue. She's being heavily marked by Bez, but she gets past her. Almeida. Oh, a shot by Semazar goes over. George with the goal kick. Approximately 5 minutes to go here in regular time in this first half. Russell goes long. Possession now with the Raiders. Sharina Harris. Malone. She opts to go left, but can't be kept in. So St George with the throw-in. Malone. St George play a foul there. So they'll get the free kick. Greenfield, the head coach for St George. He was the grand final winning coach last year of the side. Obviously knows the team well. Sure they'd have a similar goal this year. Harris for the Raiders. Gets it to Semazar. Being kicked out by St George. The Raiders with the throw-in. There for the Raiders. Before St George take it back. Baker switches play. It's a nice pass. Headed away by the Raiders. Malone. With Milo. No. Cole Bez with a big kick away. The Raiders have it back. Switch play to the right. Lane Knight. Taken off Harris. Baker passes back. Vanderland passes back to Russell. rain seems to have eased, possibly even stopped here. It's still quite chilly. Baker for St George. Bears. Malone for the Raiders. Rudis. She goes for the big kick, but there's nobody there to chase that. So it'll be a goal kick to St George. Russell. Baker is there. Sends a nice pass through again. So that's going to be a corner to St George. First corner for them tonight. Jordan Baker steps up to take it. My fellow teacher colleague. She crosses the corner in. Headed, but it goes out. We both taught at Marist Penshurst. So big shout out to the students there. Hoping everybody is well, especially Year 12 getting ready for their trial HSC. Zarudis with a huge boot, but it goes out. So St George take the throw in. Hopefully it doesn't go over the fence on that side too many times tonight. As you can see, it's under construction, so nobody there to pick it up. Throw it back to the players. So it was headed out by 16 Emma Jane Winston. So the Raiders will get a goal kick. Pentecost goes short to Voscanian. She goes for a big kick down the right. Lane Knight, she's chasing. St George defend well. The Raiders get it back. Picked up by Caitlin Russell. Janan Kudmani, goal scorer for St George. Semazar, she gets a foot to it. Abigail Bogue, she passes it. Talia Voscanian shoots, but it's too far right. And that is half time here at Hammondville Oval, where the score is St George FC 1, Southern Districts Raiders 1. Enjoy the break. We will see you in approximately 15 minutes.
She's the first grade
It was the year before you left.
How's Morrisco drive?
It's good.
I love that school. I still say it. It's so nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it is. So you're getting a new principal?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone likes it. Okay. Where's he going? Where's it there though? They're usually there 8 to 10 years.
Well, you didn't want to go, but I think he's been any committee with the school.
They do that. Yeah.
And now he's paid at 12 as well.
Oh wow, that's huge. Yes, tell me. Behind me, because they're going to be at the back. Maria hasn't had it a lot. Malone, I think she's blonde. Okay. Yeah. Renilla?
So she picks him up.
Okay. Hey, Ben. Do you know which one? 19 has a white headband.
Okay. So,
Thank you.
so you have,
Bloody hell.
so we did 18, 16,
I can't believe it. They look so similar from here.
18, 16,
Yeah.
and now, the St. George will turn back, so you will see that.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's what we do. Both on. But on the green was straight the big guys, we will bring some correction. Yeah, the other green you can't see the number. But now you know.
back to the second half of this New South Wales football match of the round between St George FC and SD Raiders. Score is currently 1-1. First half goal scorer for the Raiders was number 19, Tayana Almeida, which takes her tally to 15 goals this season. Pretty good effort there. And the St George goal scorer was number 12, Janan Kudmani. So SD Raiders with the free kick. Nice pass through, but St George are able to get there first. Vanderland is able to get it through, but Pentecost has it covered. So before this match, SD Raiders were coming first. And Jewett Town Rangers, their 9-0 win, have taken over the top spot. Should the Raiders get a win here tonight, they will go back ahead and lead the League One women's competition. St George. Oh, it's a nice strike, I think, by Jordan Baker. So it's been touched by keeper Natasha Pentecost. So St George will get the corner. Jordan Baker steps up to take it. Baker with the corner in. Headed away by the Raiders. So the Raiders with the throw in. Sharina Harris. That's a nice turn there. And a nice pass in. Kicked out by St George, so the Raiders get the corner. Corners in. And the shot a bit big. St George take it back. Free kick to the Raiders. Crossed in. St George are there. Some nice pass through for Paris Alcorn. So it looks like number 17, but I believe she's wearing 71. Paris Alcorn has come on for St. George. Nice cross in. Couldn't be controlled. So goal kick to the Raiders. Just gone out. So goal kick again. St. George have quite a few players coming back from injury. Jaslyn Moore, she's close to coming back from an ankle injury. Morgan Maxwell, thigh injury. St. George with the throw. Raiders get it back. Almeida. Harris. She goes for a big cross to the right. Finds her player. Defending by St. George. Raiders get it back. St. George chasing down the right, but couldn't be kept in by, I think it was Gastaratos. No, sorry. Alexia Soltarov. So throw in Angelina Manos for St. George. Tara Palmer. Solid defending by the Raiders, and they get possession back. Almeida. Almeida passes, but nobody there. So St. George with the throw-in. Nicole Bez. Kept in well there by Manos. Abigail Bogue. Throw into St. George. Raiders get it back. Almeida. Nice pass. Abigail Bogue's shot was blocked. Zarudis. George again with possession. They have a player fouled. It's a big kick in. Giants have players too. Raiders get it back. It's a nice pass. Nor. She crosses in the middle. St. George players there. Samazar. Samazar's got 8 goals to her name this season. Throw into St. George. It'll be taken by Soltarov. Turmani. goes out. So we have a special shout out to manager and director of women's football, Sylvia, who is watching our live stream from Italy. Lucky person. I'm sure it'll be much warmer than it is here. Raiders can only kick it into a St George player. Joanna Minnis. Jordan Baker. She gets the cross in. Tara Palmer kicks it over. Also a shout out to superfan Tony Stecker, who was at all the St George games supporting the teams, men's and women's, and has been going to matches since the 70s, even through hardship he's recently experienced. We love superfans like Tony and know that the football teams appreciate the support. Big thank you to Carlo, who makes that happen for Tony. It's nice having someone to look out for you. St George with the throw. Crossed in. And that's a goal to number 11, Kyla Vanderland for St George FC. She has put the home side ahead by a goal. And Vanderland ups her goal tally to 10 this season. Goal scorers are on the move here tonight. There's some talk going on with the officials. No VAR here at League One's Women. It looks like the goal will stand. So St George take the lead here. I'm sure it's going to up the tempo a little. SD Raiders, I'm sure, will want to go back to the top of the table. As they were before this match. Oh, it's a nice pass through. Nicole Bez is there to defend, just putting pressure. St George are there defending in numbers. Oh, here we go, one-on-one with the keeper. Oh, it's the super sub. Number 17, Paris Alcorn for St George. She puts them ahead 3-1. So 14 minutes into this second half. St George FC are definitely on the move. St George with possession again. Turn it over for the Raiders. goes out. So St. George back with possession with a throw-in. Manos with the throw-in. Player down for St. George, but no foul. Pressed in by the Raiders. Can only find Manos for St. George. Baker. She gets a nice pass through, but Raiders are there to defend. Tyler Vanderland, she's chasing again. To bag another goal this game. So SD Raiders made a substitution. Coming on is number 10, Isabella Sultan. She replaces number 11, Abuknor. Pentecost. Quick goal kick. George take it back. Raiders defend. Almeida kicks it away. St. George have it again. Soltarov for St. George. Kudmani's shot is blocked. Nice strike, but it's gone over. Harris. She gets past the St. George defence. Almeida, she's fouled the St. George player there. Kudmani. So St. George will get a free kick. Jordan Baker to take it. In her gloves. She goes for the shot herself. It's a nice strike, but it just goes over. Georgia making a substitution. St. George, the big kick in. Pentecost has it. Alcorn, goal scorer. She passes to Baker. Baker still has it. Turns it over to Almeida. Bez gets it back to Russell. Raiders with the throw-in. So St. George, the substitution who has come on is number 8, Abby Rose Cryer. Samazar, she kicks it back. Raiders have the possession. Still with it, Almeida. Bogue. Samazar. Crossed in, but can't quite control it, so it goes out. And it'll be a goal kick to St George. Throw into the Raiders. Almeida. Raiders, the shot way too high. Mentioned before, Jordan Baker is a teacher for St George. Morgan Maxwell, Genevieve Russo, they are all teachers in the team. Director Carlo tells me there are quite a few others studying teaching. And he believes that's why the team is so disciplined. I definitely know that teachers are disciplined. Revanillo. She'll take the throw in for the Raiders. Not taken quite well. St George with the throw. Manos. Almeida. Redmillo. Cole Bez is there to stop it. It's a nice cross in. Samazar is chasing. It's going to be a foul to the Raiders. They'll get the free kick. Another shot. It's a nice one, and it's a beautiful save by Caitlin Russell. So Raiders with the corner. Crossed in. Russell doesn't quite get there. So St George with the throw in. Raiders with the throw again. Almeida gets to it. She has it again. Passes back. St George intervene. Switch of play to the left. Can't keep it in. Raiders throw in. Samazar. Bez takes it off her. Alcorn. She turns over possession. Raiders. Kick is just too powerful, so it goes out. Throw in. Manos for St George. Kick it out. So George with the corner. Baker stepping up to take it. Can they make it 4-1? Baker with the corner in. It's another shot on target, but Pentecost saves well. Bears. Raiders get it back. Scanion. Almeida. Tries to get it to Bogue. Manos for St. George. Almeida gets it back. Georgia there to defend. Almost lost a little bit of control, but it's okay. Kicked out, so the throw into the Raiders. St. George there defending in numbers. They clear it. Scanion is there. St. George get it back. That was a nice turn. Pass by Vanderland. Soltarov. She gets it in, but again taken well by Pentecost. She remains composed at the back in goals, even though her team is down by 2. Throw in Southern Districts. Harris. Switch of play to the right for the Raiders. The Raiders player is fouled. So they take a quick free kick, but the referee calls it back. Raiders in a good position, crossed in on target. Russell has it. Big kick by Russell. Kicked out by Malone. So St. George with the throw-in. Mentioned it was cold. It's 10 degrees here in southwest Sydney. Hammondville, close to Liverpool for those who don't know. Kate Dale gets the ball taken off her by a Raiders player. Raiders have it. St. George are chasing. St. George with the throw-in. So St. George have made a substitution. So who has come on for St. George is number 21, Millie Maku. And Jaslyn Moore has also come on for St. George. So some fresh legs here. Not content with a 3-1 lead. Both of these teams have some pretty significant goal scorers, which is handy when you're not just relying. Ooh, that shot was just left. Handy when you have a few goal scorers. You're not relying on one if there's injuries. This puts the team in a good position. Raiders with the throw. So the Raiders have made a substitution. So number 15, Erin Felon, she has come on. She signed mid-season from playing football in Spain. This is only her second game in first grade. Offside has been called. Malone. Nice control there by the Raiders. Big kick. St. George touch it, and they appear to be safe at the back. It's kicked out, so the Raiders will get the throw in. Into the hands of Caitlin Russell. Newly signed keeper for St. George from the South Coast Flames. Tussle there. St. George prevail. Raiders. By St. George. Oh, it's a nice run. Raiders can't quite keep it in. So St. George with the throw in. Manos. It's headed out. So the referee's calling it a corner to St. George. Jordan Baker. Seems to be the designated corner taker, set piece specialist. Baker with the corner in. It's a nice turn there by Money before the Raiders take it back. ball through. Bez is there to stop it. Kicked into a Raiders player. St. George with the goal kick. $80 minutes gone. The match, 10 minutes of regular time remaining. SD Raiders with the strike. Oh, it's a good strike, but goes just over. Not touched by Russell. Score remains St. George 3, SD Raiders 1, with approximately 9 minutes to go. Bez. She goes for a nice pass to the right. Baker, 1-on-1 with the keeper, but Pentecost prevails. Raiders. St. George. Cousins. Raiders again in a good position. And shot at goal. Caitlin Russell is there to stop it. She picks it up. Raiders keep it in play. St. George get a foot to it. Still in play. Now kicked out, so the Raiders get the throw in. Tara Palmer for St. George before the Raiders get it back. Sarudis, she gets the ball through. Can't quite control it. Abigail Bogue. So goal kick to St. George. Keeper Caitlin Russell. Looks like she's going to go for the big kick. She does, straight down the middle. Raiders get it back. Bogue. Crosses down the right. Finds her player. That's nice control there. Strike. Again goes over. Not touched by Caitlin Russell, so St. George still with possession. Another long kick. St. George now. Raiders can't keep it in. So St. George with the throw in. So Abigail Bogue will be coming off for Southern District Raiders. And coming on is number 13, Olga Gastaratos. St George. Oh, they get a nice cross in. Shot at goal, got picked up by Pentecost. She goes for the long kick down the middle. Almeida kicks it. St George defending very well. Alcorn. She kicks it into Zarudis. Baker. Baker goes for the shot, and she has put St George FC ahead 4-1 here at Hammondville Oval. Approximately 4 minutes to go. So 3 of the goals for St George scored in the second half. Right, Kodmani. Baker, Vanderland. And substitute Paris Alcorn. Sure, SD Raiders will be a little bit disappointed with this result. They were coming first before kickoff. St George throw in, Manos. Cousins. Alcorn had another opportunity. Pentecost saves. Asteratos. She's fouled. So Raiders with the free kick. Harris. Throw in Raiders. St George with possession. Cousins switches to the right. For Abby Rose Cryer. St George with the throw in. 2 minutes remaining. Doesn't look like there'll be too much stoppage time. St George can't keep it in, so Raiders with the throw. Almeida does well to keep it in, but St George then take it off her. Palmer. Pentecost, long boot. Bez is there in the back. She's very reliable in defence for her team. Raiders at the quick throw. Stopped by Manos. Nice cross through, headed by Almeida. Offside is called. Goal kick to St George. strike. Finds her player for St George. Raiders kick it out, so that's going to be a corner to St George. Jordan Baker going to take it. And we're now into stoppage time. Not too much of a sense of urgency. They have the lead by 3 goals. Jordan Baker crosses in. Goes out, so goal kick to Southern Districts. St George put the pressure on and they come away with possession temporarily. Manos. Anita for the Raiders has it. She passes back. St George, stop it going anywhere dangerous. Raiders get it again. That's a nice ball through. Again, St George defence are very strong. Strike is blocked by Manos. Could hear that from here. Hopefully she's okay. Raiders again, chasing for a last-minute goal. Kate Dale is there for St George. Almeida for the Raiders. She's in a good position. Bezzi's onto her. She gets the ball away. Oh, it's a nice shot on target for the Raiders, but saved well by Caitlin Russell. Sarah Mandil for the Raiders, putting a bit of pressure there on Russell. She picked it up in time. Russell, big kick. And that is full time here at Hammondville Oval, where St George has prevailed 4 goals to 1 to SD Raiders. So that means there is a new ladder league. Can't speak, it's too cold. We have a new competition leader on the league ladder, and that is Mount Druitt Town Rangers. So goals for St George tonight were Jordan Baker, Kyla Vanderland, Janan Kodmani, Paris Alcorn, and for SD Raiders was Tayana Almeida. Thank you for joining us here this evening. I'm Melissa Muscat. We will see you next round. And a big thank you to my cameraman Mile Stanisic and my assistant here, Justin Davies. Would not have been able to call this game like I did if it wasn't for their assistance. Thank you.